Jack Bauer is tireless in Washington at 11:15 here on 2. Does the man ever sleep? Next, comedy is on the way as we have an audience with the outrageous Katherine Lynch.
No matter what, Sure won't let you down. Sponsors of Grey's Anatomy.
What happens when you're trying your hardest and it's still not enough?
Maybe next quarter.
It's possible.
Do you dare to dream?
I got 2 questions for you. What do you do and how do you do it?
I'm a stockbroker.
Stockbroker.
Let me see if I can find you an application for our internship.
Stockbroker.
Yeah.
Not an astronaut.
Would you pursue that dream?
I have my things together, and I'm taking our son. I'm leaving.
No matter what the cost.
There's no salary.
No.
I was not aware of that. My circumstances have changed.
Dad, where are we going?
I don't know.
Way up high.
You got a dream, you got to protect it.
Sometimes dreams do come true. Will Smith stars in a network TV premiere, The Pursuit of Happiness, Wednesday at 9:35 on RTE 1.
A second opinion could make a world of difference. VHI Healthcare is the only health insurer that gives you access to a second opinion from 50,000 specialist doctors worldwide. Yet another reason why you'll be glad you're with Ireland's only dedicated healthcare specialist. VHI Healthcare. When you need us, we're there.
Get that Friday feeling with Cadbury's Crunchy.
Switch your home insurance with Jenny in FBD and get a 20% no claims discount if you haven't made a claim in 2 years. FBD. Our policy is you.
The secret to lashes that blow you away?
New telescopic explosion mascara from L'Oréal Paris with the new Globe brush. Mind-blowing. Capture even the shortest lashes. Longer looking, fanned out effect. Spectacular. New telescopic explosion mascara from L'Oréal.
Explosive, because you're worth it.
Coming our way!
December 2008 saw Katherine Lynch launch a Christmas cracker, and we just can't wait another year to see it again. So we're taking the liberty of bringing you Jingle Bells in June, strong language and all. It's Katherine Lynch.
It's an audience with Katherine Lynch, starring singing Bernie Walsh, and featuring international magic man Keith Barry, Tala Stylista Sheila Sheik, punch-packing Bernard Gunn, Liz Hurley, the Leitrim one, and Romanian imports the Cheeky Girls. She's the Connacht Under-8 bare-knuckle boxing champion, runner-up in the International Carpet-laying Olympics Yugoslavia. She's sold 123 albums worldwide. She's been number 87 in 3 counties. She has the Y Factor. It's singing Bernie Walsh!
I wanna dance like Britney Spears, with diamond hoops hanging up in my ears. I wanna be 100 before I die. Way! I want a pair of white high heels, a mobile home in my very own field. But what I really want, I just can't find. Where is that 20 Nice bit of dancing, nice bit of dancing, serious prancing. Asher, more about me. How are ye? How the hell are y'all doing? Settle. My name's Singer Bernie Walsh, and this is me band, Seamus and the Shagpiles. Right, folks, let's get the show on the road. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, making an exclusive St. Steve-O's appearance will be international man magnet and Californian schemer, Miss Sheila Sheik.
How are you? What's the story? I'm Sheila Sheik, the biggest thing to come out of Talis since June Rogers got off to Lewis. I hope yous are all up for having a buzz tonight. I'll see yous all after, right?
Providing the wind's not against her, we'll be joined in studio by a woman so butch she rolls her own tampons. Leitrim's own Liz Hurley on the last leg of her intercontinental record-breaking attempt to travel from Mohill to the Montrose studios.
I'm a bit down in the dumps, so I am, because this time of the year there's nothing doing. Like, there's no GA, the season's over. There's not a buck out in the pitch, nobody doing nothing. All they're doing is sculling pints and getting fat. Sure, the break will give me the time to put me heart and soul into me chosen charity. I'm sure you've all heard of it. It's Save the Albino Hedgehog, or I burst ye. I'm going to go on a sponsored hop from Mohill to Dublin on a space hopper to raise enough money for a shelter for the poor little abused white albino hedgehogs. I'm off now.
Goodbye, bye, Liz.
Did you ever hear of albino hedgehogs?
No such thing.
Oh, we'll have great peace. Oh, she comes home as a woman then. In person, then.
The metropolis of Longford. I never seen the likes of before. There have 3 sets of traffic lights. Leitrim only got a traffic light last year. I had a dump outside Mullingar at one of the lakes, and when I was finished, didn't see a sign for no dumping, and I was absolutely mortified. And then a fella said he was dogging, whatever that meant. He must have greyhounds.
Oh my God! I've never seen anything like this tonight. Like something you see in America. Everybody's having fun.
People don't talk to you as much as they would in Mohill either. Everyone in Mohill says hello. You could be the half the day up the town getting a loaf of bread, that many people says hello to you.
Them albino hedgehogs better be happy after all I'm after doing for them, hopping the whole way from Leitrim to Dublin. I think I'll go for a Big Mac. I might even have a Royale with cheese. I saw them on the movies. If the lads at home tasted these burgers to be on the first bus to Dublin, they're real tangy. The guards are mighty. Thanks. I was going to go into the guards, except I was 2 inches too small. She's a lovely girl, so she's really nice. It's better. What kind of a bar is that? They don't even sell snake bites. I've never seen so many people in my life. It's so exciting. I'll be there soon.
The last time I had such a big hand on my opening, I was in the back of a ladder with Derek Davis. I tell you one thing for nothing, if dry riding was ever a sport in the Olympics, that man would win gold every time. It's lovely. Talking of the Olympics, did anyone see that little brat lip-syncing in Beijing? She should be ashamed of herself. When I opened the Travellers' Games in Tullamore in 1987, I sang every last note. My mother was so proud of me, so she was. And to top it all off, that year, my sister came third in the distant pissing competition. My nanny took gold in the cage fighting, which was only the second time that a woman with a colostomy bag and a triple bypass had won the title. A talented lot of Walshes. My older sister was even a child star back in the 80s, I swear to God, she was. She was Meatloaf in the Mini Pops. And talking about Mini Pops, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for my sidekick tonight. Santa's got a little helper, so why shouldn't I? It's Miss Teenie Turner. only joking. No, this is me half-sister. Oh, no, there's no need to be so short with me. You are probably all wondering why RTE would have given little old Lionel Lair me my own show. One word, the credit crunch. My friends, the credit crunch. RTE just don't have the money for the big stars anymore. It all started with Jerry Ryan's cappuccinos getting to choppy woppy. And who knows where it'll end? What next? Marion Finucane's chocolate Kimberleys? Ryan Tuberty's Pilates classes? They actually wanted Anne Doyle for this show, but she wrote back saying she'd be on the beer that week and couldn't be arsed. In the end, they asked hundreds, possibly thousands of people. Carrie Crowley, do you remember her? Slightly bonkers and some none of prayer at bedtime. They all wanted serious bondulics. So, the minute they asked me, I took the fucking hand and all of them. It's not every day you get offered 3 cartons of fags, dinner for 2 in the RTE cafeteria, and Larry Gogan's autograph. Hey! Anyway, I've decided to answer a few questions here tonight, and who better to ask them but some half-cut faces I've barely heard of. Okay, who's first to probe me deeply? Ladies and gentlemen, it's Ireland's very own Gokwan, Mr. Brendan Courtney! What's your question for me?
Singing Bernie, you
Yeah.
you look like you're obviously not in a rush to settle. But, do you think you'll ever find Mr. Right?
For your information, Brendan Courtney, I was already married once, so I was. You should have seen me dress. Me veil was that long that when they closed the back door of the church, I got feckin' whiplash. One of my bridesmaids was so fat she was technically afloat. She was so fat that when she got married, the guests didn't throw rice when she came out of the church. They threw pot noodles. She was so fat they had to hire Google Earth in to do the wedding album. So, anyone else want to knock one off at me? Would you look at it? It's Pat Kenny and waiting. Mr. Brian Ormond. And you're one who's famous for getting squashed by a horse, Pippa Connors. Another cousin of mine. I was squashed by a horse once, you know. He turned over in his sleep and nearly killed me.
Oh, congratulations. I believe the album went copper and Cavan.
Copper and Cavan?
Yeah. I believe tens of people bought them.
Tens of thousands of people. Well, Brian, do you know what? You know, just in answer to that, every time I look at you, I feel kind of psychic. Because when I was watching you on Pop Stars, ladies and gentlemen, I always said to myself, there's no way that dope's going to make it as a singer. I can read minds, you know, as well. Yeah, I'll try Pippa's. I'm getting nothing. Anyway, what question do you have for me, Orville?
Listen, you're such a huge star now. Do you, do you enjoy touring, or are you a bad traveller? No. My question to you is, how did you start off songwriting?
Well, with a pencil. I started writing songs because there was nothing else on the telly. The only station we could get was TV3, so we used to sit on the television and watch the coach. That's the truth. The first song I wrote was dedicated to my cousin who died. And I sang at her funeral. She was decapitated when her upstyle got caught in a ceiling fan. It was a lovely ceremony, so it was. And at the end of it, I put a little candle on the top of her headstone. Not as a mark of respect or anything, no. Just to stop low-flying planes crashing into it. You'd want to see it. It'd make the spire look like a feckin' toothpick, so it would. It even has a visitor centre at the bottom where you can get a cup of tea and a Twix. Next question, yes, that man there with his hand up. Mary Coughlin.
Hey, Mary!
Hello, Mary!
How's it going?
So, Mary, what?
How did you get into the singing?
The singing all came about because of my brilliant singing voice. And so what if I'm not Mariah Carey? Who wants to sound like you swallowed a feckin' fax machine to stay the breath? Okay, if she can shatter a glass with a single note. I bet she can't crack a window screen with a single headbutt. Will we bring out my first guest, ladies and gentlemen? Here's a quick clue to who it is.
It's boxing. Champion, Bernard Dunn.
Come here in the house with me. Sit down there, Bernard. Oh. Bernard, we just talk about the first thing that pops up. Oh, that put me in my seat all right, didn't it?
I warmed me up anyway.
How what?
You warmed me up there anyway.
Did I warm you up? Oh, you could do with a bit of warming up. How are you doing anyway?
I'm not bad.
Bernard, I've no knickers on. Look at them eyes, ladies and gentlemen. I tell you one thing, for nothing, I could fall deeply in bed with them. You can do 12 rounds in my ring any day, baby.
Oh, I've definitely got one of the qualities that you're looking for in a man.
What's that?
Have a hairy arse.
Have you? Show us. Give us a look. Don't let them sing. Don't let them sing. Oh my God! Swear to God, he has.
You?
Hey, give me your hand. Them are boxer hands. Bernard! Bernard, take your hands off me, seriously. Bernard, Bernard.
The super glue there.
Down there is private. I was reading up about you, and it says you were super Batman weight. Tell us, what does that mean?
Means I could fly like a bird.
Yeah?
A bit of breeze catches me, I'm gone.
So it's Batman or Batman, or what is it?
Bantam, super bantam.
Bantam, like a hen. You can't beat a bit of cockfighting, so you can't. My mother was a founder member of the Dead Poultry Society back in the 80s. She used to train the roosters for fighting. By the time she'd retired, there wasn't a big cock in the country she hadn't handled. Seriously. Do you ever get nervous before a fight, Bernard? Would you get the scuts or anything? No? Seriously, Bernard, would you? Jesus, I'd say you have to do some amount of training. What's your daily regime, Bernard? Can I call you Bernie?
You can call me whatever you want.
Oh, that'd be great, because it'd be Bernie and Bernie. We could have B&B in our towels. Every night would be a stay over. So tell us, is it true that you're not allowed to have sex the night before a match?
It's an old-fashioned rumour.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you tell me that if you came home, like if we were going out, for example, if we were going out and basically I was strewn across this table like that, maybe with squirty cream all around me fanny duckles and hundreds and thousands all over me ditties, with me legs up in the air like that, that you wouldn't even be tempted?
Dedication is what it's about, you know, it's discipline. But I can't confirm she's not wearing knickers.
He's yours! Ladies and gentlemen, she's been linked to more men than Boy George's radiator. Californians bury on crappie slapper, the broad with the fraud, the scumbag in a bum bag, the woman who put the fit into counterfeit. Live from a secret location, it's Sheila Shake. Well, Bernie, for your information, I've been as busy as a Cadbury and shite, so I have. You see, about 2 weeks ago, I was in Aldi buying an angle grinder when who did I bump into? Only an old friend of mine from the Net Down Clinic. In any ways, she was telling me that she's after getting a great new job in town, making buckets of money she is. She's collecting money for Africa and rifling the buckets. The lucky cow has been on that many fucking holidays, she'd put the boys in fast to shame. In any ways, it got me thinking that with the credit crunch and all, it was about time I set up my own charity scam. I mean, scheme. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the 2008 Telethon. All proceeds in aid to people in bits. It's been a mad week raising money, and here's a look at what I got up to.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Pajama Rama, and if you want to donate, it's an aid of people in bits, right?
Dance, dance, wherever you may be. I'm on my head on ecstasy. I took 2 tabs of LSD, and to tell you the truth, I'm off me key.
I went to the pod, I got off me head. It was a whole week before I went to bed. I organised raising me garden shed. For a minute last year, I was clinically dead.
Dance, dance.
These are all the ladies from the hip-hop.
That's right.
Yeah, hip-hop.
Hip-hop. Can you tell us?
Because they've all had hip operations. They're great. How's your budgie?
Grand.
I heard that it swelled up to the size of a balloon.
All right, I have him on medication.
Have you? Oh, no, not your bird from the sky. Not your
dear,
teacher. No,
oh.
your funny duke boots. Your hairy spider. They're really nice ladies. They were all in the same class as Linda Martin. Filled the decks with jubilation. La, 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 la. Tis me third year on probation. La, 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 la. Grassed up by me best friend Donna. La, 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 la. For selling homegrown marijuana. La, 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 la. And that's the truth, not a word of a lie. How amazing! Ah, Jesus, she used to be great in the choir. She'll tracheectomy now, she can't do it. She puts everyone off. Mickey, Mickey, money, it's so funny in a rich man's world. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce to you, back on the track, it's Britney Spears. Britney. Junkie on the dusty road. Gotta keep on pushing onwards with your precious load. Oh, God. See, that woman appreciates me singing. The book is cheeky.
You measure, you think, then you react.
From dirty dancing to dirty dealings.
Who am I?
Patrick Swayze.
My car. Bitchin'.
Stars in a brand new series, The Beast.
Who needs a missile launcher?
An agent with his own rules.
I can stop dealing with you, and I can start dealing with the real man in charge.
His own reasons.
So we're good, are we not?
And his own rookie.
Sorry, no can do.
Son of...
The Beast, a brand new series, starts Tuesday at 9 on RTE Two.
Come on up, breakfast with Daddy.
Oh, hey, you sleepyhead. Oh, listen. Can you tell me what sound Rice Krispies make? Not snap, crackle, pop. What? Can you hear it?
Sometimes the best way to get them talking is to speak their language. Kellogg's Rice Krispies. It's the simple things.
Your mouth is amazing. Did you know 40% of tooth surface is hidden between teeth, where interdental stains and plaque can form? That's why Aquafresh created Isoactive Whitening, a breakthrough gel that transforms into an active foam. It not only helps remove plaque, it whitens 33% better between teeth. Go beyond toothpaste. New triple protection Isoactive Whitening from Aquafresh. Amazing.
Funny, you never let yourself run out of bachelor's beans.
How can anything go wrong? It's a good day.
Life would be empty without bachelor's beans.
At Bulmers, we know money doesn't grow on trees. So we've cut the price of our pint bottle, which means you should expect to pay less in your local bar. Now, isn't that refreshing?
I've got my berry, got my cherry,
got my biscuit, got me crunch.
Got my peach, got my chocolate, got my blueberries.
With creamy yogurt.
got my banana, got my toffee,
Got my vanilla, got my hoops.
got my cherry.
I've got a life, got creamy yogurt, love my corner.
Muller Corner, made with fresh milk in the heart of Shropshire, which means we can go from farm to yogurt in 24 hours.
Two masters of deception, consumed by a vicious rivalry.
A new trick.
Is it good?
It's the greatest magic trick I've ever seen.
Willing to risk all in their quest for glory.
I need something impossible.
Have you considered the cost of such a machine?
Price is not an object.
But have you considered the cost? Looking for cost, gents, here. Risk, sacrifice.
Michael Caine, Christian Bale, Hugh Jackman, Scarlett Johansson and David Bowie in The Prestige. Thursday at 9 on RTE Two. One mind, one purpose, one goal. The Ulster Championship Showdown, Cavan v Fermanagh, Saturday at 9 on RTE Two.
Now we got ourselves a juicy celebrity up there. Two of them, actually. If it isn't the little girl from Black Bog Road in Carlow. Katherine, I put the same half of a show out twice, Thomas. And her hairdresser, Aidan Power. How are you, Aidan? Remember the time I was on the cafe and we had it off behind a Fair City set?
Ah, memorable
He's hung
times.
like a small country, ladies and gentlemen. Seriously, they don't call him the power hose for nothing. Go on, Aidan. This is so much fun, Katherine. But do you have a nice, serious question for me?
I do have a serious question for you. Bertie, you look like a woman who's happy with her lot. But what was the best Christmas present you were ever given?
Well, Katherine, when I was a child, every Christmas we got a dog from the animal shelter. Tastes just like turkey. At least we never fought over who got a leg. But that, ladies and gentlemen, was me father for you. A total cheapskate. One Christmas Eve when I was 7 years old, just so he wouldn't have to buy us Christmas presents, me father became a Jehovah's Witness. When I was 9, I asked him for a new bike, and all I got was my old bike painted. I knew well, because the back wheel was as buckled as he was on Christmas morning. When I was 11, I asked him for a watch, and all I got was a card that read, "Dear Bernie, if you're looking for the time, there's a clock in the cooker." But don't worry about it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not one to hold a grudge. When my father was on his deathbed, his dying wish was to be buried on an island like Princess Diana. I did exactly what he asked. So the next time you're going past the Red Cow roundabout, give him an outbeat, the cheap bastard! Right, do we have another question? Ah, there's Don and Joe up there. Don and Joe, how are you?
Joe's not with me tonight.
Sure, that's him there beside you.
No, that's my friend.
That's your friend?
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I swear, yeah.
So the minute your husband Joe heads off, you start toe-timing with other people. So listen, is that your girlfriend there beside you?
It is, yeah.
That's disgusting. Donna and Joe, Ireland's answer to same difference, only frecklier. Donna.
Yeah.
I heard you can do a great impersonation of Bernie Walsh. Go on, do it.
Well, I tell you, now that you've conquered the charts, can I just ask you something?
Oh, fuck.
Would you ever consider entering the, do you know that, the Eurovision?
They wouldn't let me in. The closest I got to being in the Eurovision was putting my finger up Johnny Logan's bum. I did. It's first Baz. There he is, Jesus Baz. You've the real look of a fella that'd sell you a carpet and a camel and then take you round the back of a pyramid for a good once-over. What's your question to me, Baz, you big right?
Obviously, I like girls, and like you're some woman, in fairness to you, and you've been kind of bouncing around there with your boobs out in your little quality street dress, and I just want to know, since you're single, is there any chance you come on a date with me?
To be honest, Baz, I wouldn't touch you with a shitty stick.
yourself. The last time I went foreign, I had the runs for a week. I'll tell you one thing for nothing, though. Sheila Sheik wouldn't say no. Mad for the dark meat, that one. Sheila's like a turkey. You have to tie your legs together to keep the juices in. Sponsored rave to help people stuck in a life of drugs to get out of it. People in bits get out of this particular event we're having is a sponsored rave for people in bits. Do you want to sponsor me a lion? If you don't want to sponsor a lion, you can sponsor an ecstasy tablet. I have to stay up for 24 hours. Seriously, and I'm donating all the money down to charity. You're on drugs? Not at the moment. Never mind it out. Save the rave. It's a sponsored rave for people in bits. There's loads of people in bits, and especially around Tala, loads of people in bits. Look at them. Hiya, I'm doing a sponsored rave for people in bits. Seriously, people in bits. Seriously, miss. A line of coke at the moment is about €10 a line, so. That's grand. Yeah, grand, okay. How are you? How's your dad? I heard your kitchen house blew down. Oh, God, look.
Where'd you get those new ones?
Oh, no, am I in the gay bar? I do the telethon all week, I am. It's for people in bits, Christy.
Christy's in bits.
Support your own, Christy. I'm never giving you an ecstasy again. You can go buy on somebody else. Get another dealer, because I'm not dealing with Excuse me, would you like a taste of shoplifter for Christmas? I can get you anything you want. Like if there's tags on them and all, I'm very artistic. If the tag is there near the brooch area, I'll paint it. Brilliant. Yeah, one time I put a fish in it, it was gorgeous, so it was, yeah. Hiya. Anything for the girls for Christmas? Anything special? What would you like? What do you look for? A wee, is it, Vanessa? A wee? Yeah. A wee. You want a wee? There's a tile over there, look. Seriously. I love your lipstick.
It's a bit like yours.
Isn't that gorgeous? Yeah. I always do that with the liner. Well, I don't have time, I do that. Did you ever shoplift?
Absolutely. Can't see the toilet.
I tell you, the buzz of it, dear.
I don't see the toilet.
Do you not? Well, when you have it in your pocket and you know nobody's after seeing you, it's better than any drug I ever took in my life. What's the red top?
Sorry.
Sorry. No, it's not my bag. You calling me a robber? Are you calling me a robber? I'll please be dog error, yeah.
Security. Sorry.
I'm doing it. Don't you touch me. I tell you, I'll have you in the high court. I don't get killed. I live. Eek you. See us after. We're off for our roast now. Our spit roast. That's her there.
Hi.
Who else wants to ask a question? Is that your boyfriend, John Waters, there beside you? Don't be deceived by him saying the old poetry, you know. He'll have you like that. He'll have the knickers off you in 2 minutes with a poem. I know the likes of him. Is Michelle Heaton here?
I'm just wondering, now that you're really, really famous, how are you coping with all the celebrity you've got?
Michelle, to be honest, it's not easy being a celebrity, and one day if you're ever famous, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Loads of celebrities buckle under the pressure.
I know.
You know, look at Britney, she ended up bald. Michael Jackson ended up white. And here's me with all this fame and not a bother on me. In fact, I'm such an A-lister that I'm bringing out my very own perfume, Hum, the Bang of Bernie. Ladies and gentlemen, you shared a lot with me, and I've been sharing a lot with ye. So let's share a little bit more. What becomes of a worn-out carpet? Wooden floors have me broken-hearted. You all make my stomachs churn. I hope your floors all get woodworm. Baby, please underlay. All my troubles seem so far away. Wooden floors are here to stay. Oh, I believe in underlay.